Abusian Daddy Lumba wafa CBD nsembi ababe trouble ntia. Ne sama oken na ne say Papa Shee was by now yetimichi Papa Shee pa ye. Abusian di ntra. Ne sama woka efa Papa Shee ho no ebi ene say Papa Shee aye enipa bi a woni maame Akosua Serwaa e contradict wo mo ho. Se maame Akosua Serwaa ebeka ene ne bia ne na waka no ya asem Papa Shee so ekokujina another platform so a no nso akoka bi na wo dia say maame Akosua Serwaa issue no a koso ni nyina na say case no say bi nkunimdie kurampo ba e de ama maame Akosua Serwaa based on your Papa Shee ebekenti no na enam so ama Akosua Serwaa sebi ne nsempo obeka ni nyina no age egu na wakansem bi ba be kire say 2018 yes maame Akosua Serwaa trade divorce letter e de bele Daddy Lumba letter ni mu no otresa dia eye ono Akosua Serwaa eya ene say ne maame nimpon a ono wo maame Akosua Serwaa no eto ne bonkum so na Daddy Lumba entimi amambe gina amambe ye ensiwiye whereby ya Daddy Lumba maame wuye ono Akosua Serwaa timi gina ye be gina ye eye sebi ensiwiye di ma no ono de ni de wuya wentimi amambe gina ambe ye ensiwiye amfa ma ono Akosua Serwaa no neno ena Papa Shee nso kofro platform fofra wo ka se emna maame Akosua Serwaa maame wuye no Daddy Lumba ko gina ye de ne nsasi ne bo sebrane konkoden de ye eye maame Akosua Serwaa maame ye Lumba na sewo no ensi wiye fefefa ene okoyi na dwaye nyina eno ena nipa no ka se saade wi na koso no mama maame Akosua Serwaa ni magu ase pa ye ne ebusia ensama waka ne doso amepese obeka me ho akwaje nchirimu no abasisi
untumi nka say the same even me patch rekra say mema kwan a omudi ema fast these days no afanu nyina we are both at fault too. But these days no e kan yakoye say it is becoming unbecoming of the way men are using what is it masculinity or the fact that they are the head of the family to maneuver their ways. Obema no de money ne start ya mo brani yi no that time no de odo no wo ho sika no nya ba pe ho no obehun se o wo hu nye fa biom o de why dada na yi then they start maneuvering obetete san ebi no ho kra no on can't tell my own tem crasa on pewu.
There be no cheating.
Sama our real funo. Osani those who are a bit educated or enlightened, or the over fact coin swa. Wow, you will be so depressed, say. Say nipa wo ewo ho anase nipa obeka biama you lose everything.
Yes.
Enti oba oni obema billionaire atnase na all divorce amu dispatching or as if excuse me to say it is simply unfair. Enti no we will not
acceptable.
We can't overemphasize it. And every good spirited person. So many person me who say, what is the position of those who are standing behind Odo Bruni in all these matters? No, what are they saying?
The same standing behind Nyama. The same case.
Then that will be so unfortunate.
The man almost there, you know, as when men na man a woman. Says that man up a massive brown
you see that will be so unfortunate because no
shall walk cry, me shall walk cry. Oba wo ba kumpo ma wa otimi hwere ne kwa oba ekọ wo kra otimi wo na yetimi wo ma mo ba kum mienu
mane submission ya asem ko oni etie no
enti good say on that case no oba no dey call appeal one say they have managed their matters quite well enti no me for instance, now I'm not going into the nitty gritties of why they felt that I don't know for me no asem. Why they felt that the marriage has gone beyond what repairs. And one and I can say, yeah, daddy lumba yi. Time my mommy Akosua Serwaa ka say, oh, me hwe ekwan a wode me fa so ne se ne a wo treat me no a aware no me mpese ye beto aso ne yi no. Then you grant the woman her wish and you do the needful. But it is becoming so clear now. Why was Richard Nikwe what able to distribute accept the divorce as what easy as we have heard it? It's because Onoa Papa no say is smart. When who say he has outsmarted the woman in several ways, say a very difficult so obeko prove her contribution. As for company I agree with the court say a company is a different entity. Ain't you know the contribution, whether is a co-founder or whatever, no, it can be a separate case which cannot be dealt with in the divorce matter. No, I know the mefua susan. So our concentration is on the marriage. Papa himself, it will be difficult for her to what make any strong case on what she deserves. Anything or grantee, you know. Why you just suppose that on what Lumba knew in his heart that granting a divorce to Akosua Serwaa as she requested no will mean that all the properties they have acquired bearing the lady's name, there will be supplementary evidence. There is enough evidence for Akosua Serwaa to prove that she was part and parcel of what the estates that the Lumba has built or established. For me now, I have no doubt at all that is one of the reasons why Daddy Lumba called her bluff and never took any at what. So as we speak, there has never been divorce or any proof of a divorce between Lumba and what Akosua Serwaa. Now, let me come to as for Richard Nikwe, there is just little we can say. Why some of us are so interested in this matter is because of what is pending before us. At the Lumba's case and the aftermath. You see, I keep telling you that marriage, it is a business. It is an investment. It is the reason why when you want to establish marriage, you go through the protocols as it has been laid down. Do not say no menyesika meten crime. Ain't I can gather my friends around me and go and marry. I don't care about my family. I don't mind who attends my funeral and my marriage. At the end of the day, on a day of reckoning, nobody knows you. And that is never marriage. And it can never be marriage. Look, Odo Bruni may say, if Odo Bruni had any proof of marriage, Anka by now, no Anka Sakurano or court, she doesn't have. If Odo Bruni will have anything as far as Bloomberg's estate is concerned, it is through by virtue of the children that the Lumba has got born raised with her. A punchy example now maybe bemuno. People are hot climbing at the back of say court case, say no documents, ni normal the bread. Look, the matter is as simple as this. Me say or confor say obeya the amount. Ukoi or say ni ohiane aponchin. O aponchin o say I no krenso aponchin kofa aponchin no bra. and now call for ponchino buy, or the ponchino bano, would it to wheelbarrow moon now they buy, yeah. And no conform see, hey, or no ni hono, yemfa a ponchin and two wheelbarrow mu emma. Eba no sa de na osi obeya ma no oye a enye yie enti no ti ho ase na koye the right thing and now say oh no problem uko fie na odi ahoma chichira aponche no kon e na odi baaye e na konfo no gieye e na oye ne a wo pese oye ma no. And only story I'm a what was I trying to depict? Me say, ma Akosua Serwaa court case no. There was no problem, there is no issue, there is no contention with her certificate. The issue is not the certificate. That's why we said the judgment was a technical judgment. The problem, as for Judge Doreen that meaning no problem, no. I won't bore you with the details. But come what may, it is a judgment that is enshrined in law. A technical judgment. It has nothing to do with Akosua Serwaa certificate. Or Conforno never complained about the Aponchina Papa no de buy no or say wheelbarrow no a wheelbarrow. The means by which you brought the Aponchino. Ain't you know, me who believes in equity, who believes in truth, me person me believe say there is no way a court can nullify a marriage that has been established and certified, no. Or bet me aka say one fa kwan pass one fa certificate a man no sa marriage no divorce by force maso asem no eko appeal kura na sa o man gi antumu a drew Supreme Court, and if they want to do the right thing, this case Akosua Serwaa's ordinance marriage will be established. Honestly, maybe anopano now I have some sadness in me. I think Adepa will give me the opportunity to address that issue this evening. In fact, when I came to this platform, I have admired a lot of people. And I have seen very far how deep some people are. One person who has impressed me so much is Storage. Mbacho baby, Storage will be send a special message to Storage for me. I've admired him so much. Ne voice kura ne kumi, some orgasmic kind of voice near but eya ne ye me ya say where I don't know eya me ya
what I say ho chro to otini
where Storage belongs to, because me I know that it only takes a good spirited person to be on the side of the truth, on the side of Akosua Serwaa and all the things happening. Look, I have visited another platformer or also following our TikTok has say no me fan so wadani prodigal son or preach the bad things that have happened, they have gone through and all that. And there was another soul also by a confession and forgiveness. So at least I have two reference points I can make. Say some people are beginning, the name Akosua Serwaa is not only love, oja, Sheewaa, Serwaa. And if you have good conscience, you don't have to delay this. I am so emotional with this thing I'm saying. You don't have to delay this. Just, I'm not saying you should explain to anybody why you belong to this side or that side, but ask yourself, just ask yourself a self-introspection. Say, am I a good-spirited person? And what is the reason why I'm supporting this? If you are able to convince yourself, I have listened to them, those prodigal sons and daughters. There is one crowd, no, you see, ain't no yes, so you hear, I know some of you have heard these testimonies, some of you have listened to these revelations, and you know, like when Papa Shee was doing his 3 days, so I went there. I personally went there, but now me I was hiding me chrome for the I've seen your television me who ain't you know me kote baby kule and I me bomb pie. The place was almost empty, but I told God that, and I saw the body language of Papa Shee was not praying to Mahama, a mortal, Mahama, a human being. Empty, then let the empty chairs join Papa Shee together with those of us hiding in the corners. No, let God hear the cry and let the truth come, so that we shall. I have always prayed for Tupac, that Tupac should be a living testimony. He should live and witness the total emancipation of a woman who has been suppressed over years and years and years. Look, you see the brouhaha we are discussing now about Nikwe and the wife. This woman never wanted this. Lumba was alive and he has a career. People will start talking and they say, so she protected the legacy of this man until death. So this woman does not deserve a quarter of what we are giving her. So I prayed with Papa Shee, and the second day I went, it was the last day I couldn't go. So if I come back on TikTok and I hear people saying that, oh, on the other side they have paid me, it was the reason why I have to say certain things I have said. The other one said, oh, I didn't know the truth from the beginning. And we have several so up till now, can't I make my mind whether it was wrong for me to go and pray together with Papa Shee, whether it was wrong, a woman who has stayed with a man for several years, had children, the man was moving up and down, having children left, right, center, and she still stood. Then another lady, upon all the evidence and the what things that are around to let her know that there was defied all the odds. Yes, it was because of Odoburuni that I have conviction that marriage is business, marriage is an investment. But she didn't. She just thought having one child is one marriage certificate. What right now when I come here, I want to be so diplomatic. What will prevent Odoburuni from holding a press conference and say that thank you to all of you who support me, I appreciate it, but where this thing has reached, I have thrown in the towel. Things didn't go well, and I didn't envisage that this is how it will go. I needed to give the necessary respect. Although Bruni has not accorded Akosua Serwaa any respect. Meanwhile, Aponchin say me amiken kra wo yes if Aponchin bra kra wo ni Aponchin bi awudi ko wo ni Aponchin bia, you don't have any marriage set, you don't have anything. How can you be on equal level with this woman? You are not on the same you are not. Intermediate, I am only praying and asking those of us, look, these things, the moral lessons, the lessons it should give us. Some of us, it's not, we have taken marriage precautiously because somebody will take advantage of you, especially my sisters. I will not lie to you. I am a man. I have witnessed things. Even right here where I am, men are taking undue advantage. You just listen a bit to anti-nurse program. Some people don't even, if a lawyer calls them cry to come, they don't have money for TNT. So they have been, and it is the worst form of this suppression. As for Joanna, she is endowed enough to take lawyers and so on. There are women, they don't even have the courage to sit in front of television cameras to vent their grievances. Storage and most of you, I'm beginning to know you. Let us have a self-introspection, find out why we are standing where we are standing. In fact, for Storage, I have admired him so much, and I have prayed one day we'll come on this platform and Storage will tell us that he is a born again, and that baptism, and we will do it right here on the platform.
Listen, I gotta go to sleep because you take all the platform and you don't finish. You never finish. I don't know what you're talking about. It's about time for me to go to sleep. But whatever you're saying, Odobroni is a winner. What I'm saying, Odobroni, he said she is a winner. He's a big time winner.
Some of us will go before you.
I'm leaving now.
No,
I'm leaving.
That's fine.
I'm leaving. Good night. Good night, everybody.
Good night.
Night, social media.
Good night.
Can I jump in?
Can I ask you a question? No, let me ask him a question.
I have a special message for my sister who just spoke. Then I bring my submission to an end.
She left.
Maybe she'll be listening. Loyalty without honesty is vanity. Wherever you are, get that clear. That loyalty without honesty is nothing but vanity. I'm done.
Can I ask you a question?
I'm always open for that.
Yeah. You did pronounce of marriage is an investment. Let me be frank with you that even the judge pronounced that marriage is not an investment. Do you agree with that?
I told you I disagree with that. I disagree totally with the judge. That's why I said it is the reason why he did not give a good judgment. Do you know why marriage is an investment? I am telling, when I came in the morning, I emphasize on that. When you are using your money now, chasing women up and down, changing them, eating chinchinga and so on, somebody is investing in children, taking them to good schools, bringing them up well morally. It all involves money, energy, attention, emotional trauma and what have you. The sacrifices are enormous, with the expectation that one day, as I am here, I wanted to become a lawyer, but things didn't go well. But I am bringing up a lawyer so that one day she can actually take care of me and intercede on my behalf when it comes to matters of the law. You tell me
That is
is
your
not an
observation.
investment.
That is your
It is
observation,
an
yeah.
investment. It's an investment. That is why marriage, I'm telling you, you cannot meet a woman on the street and just take her. It's a
That is your
contract.
observation. So let's continue.
Let me
Let
come in
question
here.
number 2. No,
Yeah, let
it's
me first
okay.
come in.
Mau.
That is
Yes,
his
come on.
decision. So let's end.
That's
Let
your
me go to my
opinion.
question number 2.
The
Odobroni,
play is not
let's
the law.
add some. Odobroni, let Mahabu Fabi.
No, I'm okay with it. I'm okay with
Yeah,
it.
the mommy me
That is
agree
his
with.
decision.
The mommy me agree with. Mau say marriage is an investment. And they say even for Bible, mo sure say one would chase 1,000, and two would chase then 10,000. Ade a nipa baako betimi aye, mostly nipa mienu betimi aye more than that. The entire mommy agree say marriage is an investment. And they say when one is living by itself or himself or herself, no, there's no way a onipa ne betimi ono nko a bewo unless say unu obi acting together na ma wo. Na se mo wo nso a eye baako pe na ye den ekita akola no wo ne yam baako pe na betimi for the 9 months or almost 10 months no oba ne nko na be kura akora no wo ne yam o. That time no or very feeble na ne strength very low comparably to obema na ono no a wase oba ne nyinsen nti ono no wo more we say room to operate. So they be invest, obey adwuma, obey say obey bringing in more money. Osan wo wi a ono no be hwe akola ni nyina most of the time. That time ni no be ma no ewo we can say more we are ono so di guni like or they make it up for avenues and also be ska bebe fi. One investment
Have
na be
by the view of the court,
no.
That's by the view of the court of this case. No, it's not an investment.
No,
So let's continue.
there. That's why we
Yeah.
have. That's why we have our opinion. Say you can say I have accepted, but I don't agree.
Okay. Question number 2.
The reason why there is an
you did
appeal.
mention of.
So what the High Court says is not sacrosanct. Is that's why we have an appeal and all these things.
You did mention of Odobroni not something to prove her marriage, like you have done it a long time. Do you have trust and belief in tradition?
Yes, please.
And do you know that customary marriage is a tradition?
Yes.
Why is it that you understand that customary marriage is a tradition, but the other traditions that attribute to marriage, you don't believe it?
Other traditions that attribute to marriage, such as what?
Odobroni na enti tree, you done you know bro fana.
The only oba etna for some couple of months and years, yeah. And when people attest to it, that say, oh no, buy in a number, oh no, net, oh no, that's what only the BBA or your way. I know they also.
No, Mr. Safo Kantanka neko kan o court ono akasa o free court ho
I don't know.
Me pacho wankasa o se no ye friend na yere wankasa ye yere o se friend na yere.
No, Odobroni bibia ni o ya obi no 28 oh no na 10 years no anyo
Akosua so what ye Professor Frimpong not Frimpong.
Ono so one man so bribe ni bi ye penal bribe ono je bribe ni
wa anye bribe ko je o mu nyina kire mu se eye na yere. And your customary laws, no, it's written. No. Our customary laws is written. It's written. Mommy reading what the customary law states about marriage. There is no way a customary
different from employer. Enya the crow.
Customary warrior. Enya warrior.
Employer cheso ni the ticket. Any day I know the kind of kwa. Enya warrior. Employer the kind of.
Oba penyin bi o kan say some warrior no kura no it is so derogatory that if it comes to decision making a ye fra warrior for kura ye mfra mo nka ho.
It's a lie.
Ye mfra mo nka ho.
Ntro.
Eyampa.
O de mami bisa na ye Odobroni nia. O de hwese obi akọware oyere. No akọfa mpna wo n'echi no ne natena for 20 years and 60 years. No person o say oyere no
Any
way any of Panana Nikun now worried but then that's for 20 years. They were the same level.
Satan questions. You know, that's your disagreement. You let me continue my questions.
Let me continue my question.
Different from Akosua Serwaa story, no.
Yeah, I don't say about them, but I'm hearing questions.
Obama no for different.
Between Mama Akosua Serwaa and Papa Shee, who do you trust? Between Mama Akosua Serwaa and Papa Shee, who do you trust?
Both.
You trust both. Okay. Papa Shee on interview. Or say Mama Akosua Serwaa. Ne mami wuye. Ne bra Charles Kwajofosu. Ebe gina ho ye nsiye kama. It's from Papa Shee. On interview. Yes.
We allow
on the other hand,
but you allow him also.
On the other hand, Mama Akosua left in 2018. Questions that maybe sir.
Now see your questions.
Mama Akosua Serwaa left in 2018. She say, "Niye ni yakwa so omani wu ye that lumba ameyensi ye." So mama no only Papa Shee, who one do you trust? Because they are contradicting themselves.
But you see, my dear Papa Shee, Papa Shee from a far distance, and I have listened to him. You see, no human being is perfect.
So you can lie at any point in time.
There may be one or two actions. I have not even seen any contradiction or whatsoever Papa Shee has made. Papa Shee has been consistent with the truth right from day one, what he knows. I am not standing in for him because human beings there, but as far as I am concerned, Papa Shee is on a level, and I believe in him.
So now that he is saying one, Mama Akosua Serwaa is saying one.
We cannot even use one mistake Papa Shee has done to cover the reservoir of good things he has given us. So that one, get it right. You want to find fault about a man, look at the things he has done and what.
No, that one is not my business. It's the one he said one, the woman said two.
I don't agree with Odoboninia because letter now quote in the letter no see a warren ordinance marriage. You people are saying say only ordinance marriage, and so you can't pick and choose the same letter where you want to believe and where you don't want to believe. See, I quote into the letter
because the lawyer
only Pani said I was married by ordinance. That's what Mami say. Only Pani said I was married by ordinance and I'm married by ordinance. Momo since Monji and Nuntu.
No. For now. You see, for now, she has no ordinance married for now.
But we are about to say, Ma Akosua Soka say, what is Odoboni a warren of and the Muslim need to.
Yeah, or can't say Debbie, or can't say we are no banet, or can't say the same letter, or can't what my sister, what you Odoboni, you are parading her as a wife, no, or be catcher or be kindness, only him say, who ordinance marriage is marriage in our marry Odoboni, for your mistress. or can't worry no some be say oh your mistress on your jere because of your ordinance marriage, you know. So worry
so my minute say my investigation what he say worry no.
Exactly. And today can I say
good.
no matter what the woman is aware, no. See, I can't the woman is aware.
No. So even if you worry, no, so worry, no.
Can you point and show me where Odoboni disrespects Mami Akosua Serwaa? And what you said, Odoboni should come out and make press conference, please. Odoboni is keeping her manners. He is trained, so she's not coming out to say anything.
Oh, say Odobroni no ma say Odobroni on Kasanti.
And you out. And you
question back
on champagne and
nobody she has the right to do that. I don't think so. It matters. The first time we disrespect him, I mean, or check in front of her. That was the first day we disrespect him.
1993. Now Odobroni
the only time Odobroni disrespect Serwaa. Hey, only Lumba could now Lumba board of Parliament and the serenity no.
David, and they say, and then
like my same particular way. Yeah,
Eugene, I know the Lumba and the boy, and you're boy.
I'm for Bijana say, Omuko, Omadi, Omuka, you say, until they won't say, it be more than necessary. But say, yes, we are TT, a man, you be a platform, so almost okay say, yes, it's a come press one soon, you would become a 5 times in the finance one.
Now, Eugene.
Oh, Akosua and say,
maybe tell the question, baby. Oh no, I said more kind, you know, and let me try the same question. So the Abisan was there. Or no, see, you man is and I say, your margin is into almost why you monka and money be more other platform, Moka say, Mamino, was kept your person what day, and I was still the 3 more in the scanner soon to see him Boja, and you know, the engine to man.
And how can up to now I haven't heard anybody say that.
that you say,
They say Odobroni camp, one more starting kind of crano.
Like you know, there are at the Panamanian until the morning time your platform so what is it? One of the best. Me, I was used to Facebook, but 1 or 2 things I made by say, you know, the calling 1, 2, 3 say, who are the by say, no, 12 channel panel we know so much education. It's like topics, different topics. Anytime ever Auntie Akosua Serwaa in there, now it seems most of us we lose our senses. Now logical thing, now you start to work now, you are fanatic now you but in the morning, who see the same people now, who have brilliance of vision, but in that day. Odoboni and Akosua Lumba some see one be the baby ujina. Then that's what is going on because
we are still discussing
and now you say or 10 years they see Lumba say one or not to me say we need law school but where judge got it wrong but also said the law school even you couldn't even pass. But you are telling that I mean can't say when you opinion.
But not just only common sense.
But you cannot say no, Nepacho, opinion or what you say. But you it's a member you can wanna put it and I say whatever. Now me tigane kato tu I am here the show say. Oh what was this here? Maybe if I don't even know even so we say concept no. Because only judge me but you don't tell the judge say oh you're wrong. when you say common law, any civil law, is different. Germany,
so let me respond to that. Please allow me, let me respond to that. Let me respond to that. Eugene, if anybody tells you that after a judgment you cannot say the judge was wrong, no, it is never true. You can critique a judgment and say this judgment is a wrong judgment.
What's wrong?
Are you getting me? We are critiquing the judgment. It doesn't even come close to contempt. It doesn't prejudice the judgment or whatsoever. Once the judgment comes out, I am telling you, 99% of law is common sense. How can you tell me a marriage that is contracted, documented between two individuals, where a lot of things are at stake, finances, it can even lead to life, it can lead to prosperity or poverty, you say it's not an investment?
It is.
I will agree with you. You have said it. Nobody is saying we will not accept the judgment. We will accept it, but we can what?
Disagree with it. We can disagree with it.
We accept it, but we disagree. When the election petition case came, Akosua told the whole Ghana that he does not, he accept the judgment, but he does not agree with it.
Yeah.
Acceptance, to me, in fact, you and I say, Akosua also say, you cannot say, they have the capacity and the prerogative to do what they are doing. Yeah. But we can express,
we also have our mind to decide what our mind decide for us.
I have heard several lawyers pass comment on this judgment.
Yes, you mistake the civil law and the common law. My woman said the common laws, no. The past cases, there's a unique and they come up, but German and another French when it's a civil judgment in the laws, no. We compare a totally different. But as we move in Germany, 1 + 1 is equal to 2. You're trouble, so there is no even time for us to even adjudicate even the case. But I say, you have to, the lawyer has to present the case. The other parties have to present the case based on the evidence provided. Not judge na man ruling.
Eugene, asem na
Germany no come present evidence and case.
Can I say for
no, I think but this kind of let show. Let me present me choose Mr. Serwaa as a man can but present me choose they are using civil law. They know the practice is different from the common laws. Difference
now is Ghana for and Kano correct.
Germany. Oh, Commonwealth no. Say the same. And at the other Commonwealth for almost so different. I will say since you are highly
but you know, sir, whatever we are talking. Whatever we are talking about, we are all privy to we are not talking about civil law. We are about whatever Ghana is practicing. We are not making any comparison to Germany. So I don't know much about their system. What we are all talking about is whatever we are privy to in Ghana.
We are trying to disagree with what we are saying.
If the lawyer failed to prove the case, don't blame the judge.
Eugene pa asama wo de Germany you go to Ghana we there and chini makona wo ka bom ya le ko Eugene pa
that marriage is not an investment. Which evidence did the judge depend on to say that?
No, it depends on the law that you can't go and marry because I don't know the day what somebody have acquired, you should divide it into two. It's not
that
50-50.
Is a movement of the judge's imagination, fertile imagination. You see, some of you support this, and I don't. The reason why you support I even want to know, yes.
Answer the beside the question why you did.
Also, I'm not opinion, but as they say, now they all push me to the wall.
I even want to know
where because case near the same thing, very similar. ɛyɛ na ogyina
okay
No.
me ade ba ko me ni nuaba ni nya adwene any say we demand for my mini house. That's the only thing me ni nya adwene nikwe yire no oye say o demand for boy ni mami efia o team o dey come to demand for that of which and because how there no matter what say me go sympathy for you no me say
boy no mami fie be ya enema o lesi mami fie no
enema o demand ye nye o lesi o
enema o demand ye no hu say boy no mami di eba mu boy no ye tro boy no mami di say
no
my husband
say we read that yeah we read that part info
Nana Akosua
na unim say unyi ni say ni no
demanding number 8
Nana Akosua no ba na no head ade de mami di atoso
Nana Akosua still with the list Mr.
Ames mother's house
Nana Akosua o demanding number 8 mama go nchiro Nana Akosua o demanding number 8 the first one a house in Dansoman house in East Legon say be man fast animal in amano Jaguar Range Rover Benz and fee paying and grand school fees in I said the
Mr. Manisa will pizza list no.
Maintenance fee there. Come on, let me teach you up to now. Not about yeah, I said, Bemano, on one lawyers now I go for on so let Bemano, it's your hoka.
Nina is a suit ya. Na odobro ni yo be kan no de make us so ne say eniama 8 na obi say no so wo hwe birthday eniama di ya na eniama again no say
for birthday no to ncha ne dey make us obi di birthday
de hu ni sika ene na ehwe hu se sika oba ni bisa onya ana obenya ene na ehwe abisa ya fa de to
no ba no issue you say I work court almost 5 to 6 years in so we are where there
etiese odo oba de shefa
how
dey tell na luba ene na mawu kan no dey tell na lumba person ode Akosua Serwaa de be ma no no e ma no dey tell ne say ye ne mo sha brabo ase ne mo bo bra no duru ba bia munim say japade a mo aye ana say ye ne mo aye nyina e be che mu pe etie ne mu nya aye luba
muni ye nya hwe muni ye nya hwe mo ka no kre muni ye nya hwe
ye ne mo ye fe ye ne mo ye fe ye ne mo nya fe a e ka de wakofa no fofo ndo no wa ye bia
Kase ya mema kase ya yetista koto no oman munim ka na grabo ka na type munim nebo
yesika na moje de koto ana yesika na moje yesika na moje de shabrabo asipeja Amsterdam ha me wey minimum ba what is ka mani kura koto ka so no ni driving license impo mate sa na mo de ye na mo wi amaka che so ba tu
sa ba na bi so be me bi so na de ne bai no so wajai be ma no so aso atoa na brabo so
de ma me na de omo bai omo de adoption fon ko de omo ma me na de omo bai bia
ana Eugene oba na kwa na mani Jaguar mani Range Rover no other question the two cars
yes
no Dansoman fie no a 2 bedroom judge say omo kwankwoche
me say you that dey here na ene ma me dia no
ani is a gondi and say
I think
obedient man prove say
now the power when you mami ma check on a bomb left and right in
One Eugene.
Nana Akosua mama no ku Eugene o se mi mu mama no ku Eugene
Adepa Eugene say amayire ne de nam ne ho ye na hine say o se ama me dan oje na me so bon say story me ka say me nim mu na mbisa ama Eugene boko say Eugene e dan ne mu de he na ye ama me dia no
Ama be na kana Ama be
Nyama kwe
yeah
oh
Eugene ya dan ne mu de he na ye ma me ne dia
I think that in some point campuna but say be our because say in some point the next one of the demands I know yeah.
Yes, a cookie.
Alice Misremo Mummy or Gadanian Quachini Amakui.
Mr. Wankasa, some no hampato, Mr. Serwaa.
Okay, and your judge,
I go be hold on ma. In the make
judge no good. Judge no good.
Papa, you're wrong, Ghana no.
Judge no good.
Ghana,
Mummy and judge no.
Why? When
I say I'm watching one.
At the picture Makwako, Niamakwe, and near a buy one picture Makwako, or Mumofra Brim.
Oh, AI. My picture
AI. National right finger and then AI. AI or
that. So, I'm AI, but AI.
Eti Serwaa brim crown almost start to worry you.
I am grabbing me. Wow, I'm crying. I'm crying. I said, I'm
crying. No, virgin.
I said, no, virgin. Then you want to know the no beard in it. No beard in
the virgin aspect in virgin side. Judge not to go. Judging verse to break somebody's virgin, you know, judge not
don't answer no way.
What did the who should I see can I party and to say? I'm an Ibia. No, my warrior. You what would that? And I can bear one of Ujina. I know
my one will be close to the BS. My Miss Recount.
Eugene, oh, I did not have more about question. I did not have bear with that.
Missy, because I'm very, very responsible.
You did a hen now.
We got here, we pay this, you know, about 15,000.
No, tell me, no, Manahana, you send me in here. But I may chance what you know how more about that question. No, I'm a wife who send me.
Now we did a whole way. Oh, brow como.
Breben. We or the economy. I don't know better you can on the economy. I'm half 100%. And something complaining. You also go to child support. Now, of who you can say. Of who you say, I
guess why I did the bonnet. I
can say my contact.
Submission focus assembly and can you also be more submission. Now, what do submission no be counter focus and as I say.
Are you Jim? We have you watching the now baby.
From the third month, me who saw him because of the see me. Me who saw him one me money move back me or open say or who asan ye worry BBC. Ni be beer ni wa or no anka sabi tinga say na ni kin kwa ye.
Not just everything. You did.
The contribution here lesser. So we go back
you stretch marks they be able of so and now
caressy the man when you say me caressy the man when you say
Alice Alice stretch marks no I go member the show
Stretch marks no. Who we are seeing in our auto yes why me too my tongue we are seeing
all those things reduce.
Nah, you to am. You know how it feels. You to am feeling.
And I am the one. Motono mo to ayesu ebushi amunte o de draw. Na me ka one e ko me ya draw omo ya mo akwo ya mo say. Na me dey na one question.
Oh, chimney, the belly fast. I don't do exercise. So the exercise.
Again, I go conclude. I
put it to you. Eugene, I put it to you. Say question. Try to
I don't have anything. I don't want to get it. I'll just come prepared. I'll come prepared.
Stretch mass in it. Stretch mass in the you man and show us it.
I said, well, we'll go for the mother.
I put it to you straight away. Say, Abraham, my brain, Bema, Embre, half for crowd to school fees. School fees time. I won't check. What your school fees are? And what we can say.
After the 9 months, after the 9 months, and no, you bet me up and say your percent because so baby, man, why is so easy to. A man you pay vital role in that because nutrition we make sure say
and I say 12. I didn't Sunday there 12, Monday there 13. It depended. Me night. Me fan say.
At the party, Obi sendu scotch na.
At the At the Monday 13, Sunday 12, depending on how you take today. Me night there Sunday, mommy.
Yes. Yes. And I say Monday.
Na the Bible say na kucha say. Nti waso Eugene ho dey na o tete Eugene zaro.
Eugene crime some ni shower had o see na me hu no na from the same difficult question.
Eugene da bi o ha. So what I do plan
over. So do hu me no hu say me hu.
Mami bisa o question why?
I can say Mami Akosua.
Okay.
Mami Akosua. Adepa. Yes, in talk be Asia, and I want to say, or baby, ni bem, a fancy would or baby free, mammy, a can say. I'm not going to say one. Be superior, more the game.
Tim lioness in it.
And another name in mind, and then Sunday, I said,
almost
oh, I'm not part of Debbie.
And then Yamia. Now say that maybe 4 days.
And maybe na me who say guy be no dear Akosua Serwaa temo so na me friend kan so njai sabat.
E so mo bobo du yen na wo.
Oh and then Yamia.
The person me dem cry dem.
I'm sorry we don't yes what.
Me dem cry about 3-4 days in me ma ha o.
Adepa onim adepa. You only pay me omo frequent omo tabet simple be ka
what
ba be sat be ana wuni da
me did atemo
you only pay me
obi asem so mo fa ne personal that's too much
easy
bro ni ba na me ne da face so you ba na me ne da face so
na go say ba e boy ko dey
shop yeti be kwa shop odo bro ni umba de cause odo bro
Akosua
Eugene what?
Mommy busa Eugene mawasem. Mawa no pa no ho. O submission na o ye minim say na Eugene na ebusa o so doguni. Na obusa question bi say so okonfone ka say fa kwan we so na say wan fa kwan we so a ene na ade na nye yi. Na mpacho so we are aware say your constitution no your evidence act na single way a obetimi submit foreign document other ways a obetimi submit foreign document as when to me meet the main way na obetimi da faso either submit document but also nim say way no
exactly so yes and court no cry no enye it is not a burden on them. But even if lawyer Dorinda decide say accept no certificate no abekum ako say authentic and say it is also allowed in law.
Yes, for the sake of truth.
But the burden
that's the discretion of the court. It's not
discretion of the court. Yeah.
Yes. Yeah.
But it's burden on the court, say for the sake of truth, you know.
That is one is between the state.
No. State is not the judge. The state is just a prosecutor when it comes to.
Oh yes.
And judge. And no, the judge and judges needed their distinct from the state.
Like the case pending in court now. The last judgment now is judge no can say or kohwe asantiama mremu na on says ana lawyers no catch say enti omeba no. So sometimes they don't leave, and it helps the judge. One say, I still stand against that notion that Emma teacher can tank a buy, you know. One say, ain't you blame
lawyer? He requested it.
It should not be sacrosanct. And yes, one day you be bribe obi, you believe no a professor.
Sa papa no say you misunderstanding no. Who says so we cross examination you answer based on the question. Thought I say think I may want me for say a lawyer could see the service to Mammy Akosua because na defense in
yes.
Their job when they say they will punch horses in whatever you bring. It's a defense, the man can thank a committee, and indeed there's a marriage. There's a acceptance society and who say no bit hey who know where you know and I'm can thank a kind. But I say lawyer could take the stand, but in my view, no, lawyer could see to take it the stand we can thank her. Now, what question is say, whereby there is a marriage, a wife, or be man no about for nana for so many years, no say, but Daniel Wariana. Now, almost say Quebec said so
that they are not a judgment.
Ako banana landena men gonna kakra abu bian ma kakra sana yansa yeah